You are now live with Layer 8 Culture, Tech Thursday. You are now live with Layer 8 Culture, Tech Thursday.
Let me add you to the stage, Cam.
Okay.
How's it going, Cam?
It's going super well, man. I like that intro.
Appreciate it.
Uh-huh.
Let me get you in the group talk here. Oh, I kicked you off the stage. There we go. All right. So we got Cam here. Am I glitching like crazy?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, man. What is going on here?
Is that the new cam or you on your laptop cam?
This is the new cam
that
I got, but it's...
Want to go maybe just to laptop?
Yeah, it's going to be a pain, but we can do that. Oh, let me drop out. I'll be right back. Actually, I'm going to restart. You can hold it down.
Play that intro whenever you come back in, though.
All right, bro. I'll be right back. Let me restart this thing, man. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully that fixes it.
I'm over here eating lamb chops and sweet potatoes, you know. Tech guys got to eat too, you know. Yes, sir. We are in the building. For like 24 hours and 16 minutes of streaming. Donville is getting his camera together. Guys, you just see what he's been working on, man. You got some awesome stuff. He's doing digital media assets, building web apps. I'm going to take this time to get a beverage, wash my hands. Shout out to Miss Barker for hooking up that lamb. Sheesh.
Okay, we're back. Hey, what's going on? Where you at? We got Pablo in the building. Cam should be back in just a second. fun thing. So tonight, got a couple things we'll talk about. Definitely that 24-hour live stream. That was legendary. It was epic. Um, and I definitely want to get into how we're using Higgsfield, AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Fable 5. That's a new one that just came out. And it will definitely touch on those things tonight. So let's give it a little second.
How's it work out?
It's working good now. We can go with oil. I don't know what it was, but I guess I had to do a reboot because I thought it was the cable or something. But as soon as I did the reboot, everything's looking real nice now. So
yeah, nice and crispy.
we're good. Nice
Got
and
the
crispy.
fish in the
exactly. Yep. This is the lab right here, man. That's where the magic happens, you know.
Love
From
it.
corporate to culture. That's what we do.
Let's do it.
Yeah, man. So, man, Cam,
Whew.
24-hour stream, man.
I know. I was just saying right now we're like 24 hours and 19 minutes.
Yeah, man. So what do you think about it, man? How was it? Tell me like your thoughts. Just what you learn.
Bro, it was just such a mind opener, man. It's funny because, and we kind of talked about this that night, but leading up to the hackathon is like you kept encouraging me to just think bigger and to think more. And so when we were in there for 24 hours, then it was really starting to hit me like, oh, okay. Like
Yeah.
literally anything you can think of can be built, you know? So yeah, my whole mindset's different after that. How about you?
Man, I gotta say, like, I keep thinking about it, and like every single time it's like something new pops up, like a new idea, a new thought, a new concept. Just I think locking in for 24 hours was so important because not only were we able to learn, but to be able to gather that much data, and then as you reflect on it, like you start coming up with even more ideas, man, more concepts. Like I'm a systems person, so I think about how systems work, about how to operationalize things, and like just so much is coming out of that, especially when it comes to AI, when it comes to business, when it comes to how people learn.
Right.
Like I sent you that link about putting in just the 20 hours. Like to learn something new, you got to put 20 hours in. And some people, especially in this era where you're on social media, everything's like a short, everything's like a 30-second clip, 1-minute clip, at most. You go through that, like you go through 20 clips on the same subject, you feel like, oh, I'm an expert. Like, man, you just spent 20 minutes on that.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Point.
Like, so having that that's that dedicated time to learn, to go deep, like to install, but then use, and then like go back and fix things and work things out. Like it's so valuable, man. It's so valuable.
Yeah, no, I agree. And not only what it really did for me, I'm more like you're super big systems tech. I'm like mindset and framework. And what it did is it lets you know how much you can really get done if you just really apply yourself. Like if you were working on something super important and you just did, 2 12-hour days and just really like push through it, it's like you can get so much done. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so, yeah, that's what that 24 hours did. It's like we got so much done.
Oh yeah, man. And I think at one point that always tell everyone when I'm talking about it, the funniest part was like 2:00 in the morning. You were like, "Hey, I got this customer. Like I'm falling asleep on the other side. Like I'm so tired. I'm about to take a nap." You're like grinding away on your own, bro. That's the amazing part. You're on your own, just like building this app and fixing it up. And I'm like, dude, I'm falling asleep. You got something to send me? You're like, hey, I got this website. You want to build it? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And to be able to knock that thing out.
Another year, boy. You were hyped.
Yeah, it just it goes into the whole point of like how using AI in the right way really energizes you and gets you to that next level where it motivates you. Like, man, like I just knocked this thing out in under an hour. Let me jump on another project. Let me fix another problem that I have. How can I fix that with AI? So it's just interesting that in itself, how fast we're able to build a full-fledged website, get you on board, like to be able to teach you. And I know like the terminal, the command line interface, for a lot of people, they're like, hey, it's too much. I can't do this, Donville. Like, what are you talking about? But for you to jump in, bro, and just head first and like understand it and like, all right, I'm in safe hands with Donville. Like, I got this. It's just
Yeah.
awesome to see that, man.
Yeah, and that's
Cool.
another thing, man. Like that same video you sent, as far as like the 20 hours, this and that, they were talking about the biggest hurdle is just people who just never get started. And it
Mm,
seems so overwhelming. It seems like it's so complicated. But if you just sit down and just do it, you'd be surprised how it's like, oh, it's not that bad. And so what you really need, and again, I really think that's what layer 8 does, right? Like it
yep.
it makes it possible for you to get started without the pressure. Doing it by yourself and being isolated, that's when you freeze up and don't do anything. But when you have someone walking you through it and just guiding you like step by step, then it's like, oh, and then once you get in it and you get in a little pocket, then I
Yeah.
remember that. Like I got in a little pocket. I wanted to kind of do something innovative. You had to bring me back, like, Cam, one thing at a
Yeah.
time.
What you doing? Hold up.
Okay. I wanted to get a little
Yeah.
saucy, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay. Like I think that's part of it, right? I think that's okay if you want to
Mhm.
explore a little bit, and because that's how you do things, man. You break it, you fix
Yeah.
it, do it again. And so now it was fun though, man. It was a great sprint, a great experience, and once again, man, it's super thankful.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for opening the office. Big shout out to Flow, one of our sponsors here at Layer 8 Culture. And like you said it just right, Cam. That's exactly what we're about. Like building and coding, creating is not something we need to do in a silo. Like
Mhm.
there's no need to hoard ideas. Like, come on, what are we doing? Like it's data, it's all open. Like, why are we trying to hoard thoughts and ideas and processes? Like, let's
Hence
share
the
and
word, hence the
let's work
word
together.
culture, right? That's really who you're doing it for.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna bring up this to the stage. I think I know what's going on, Cam. I don't know what. It's like every time I touch this window, it passes out. But anyways, just wanted to bring this up. Um, Tonight we're gonna touch on a pretty cool AI platform that I've been messing with called Higgsfield. And man, like, if you have you been on the site before? Have you heard about Higgsfield?
I have not.
Oh man, it's insane. You're gonna love this, Cam. I think for like, and this is not an advertisement, but you can get a plan. I think I have like the $50 plan just to test things out. And the cool thing is you get access to all these models. Like here you go. Here's all the models. C Dance, they're really big on video. You'll see the OpenAI models there. You'll see the Google VO, that's another video model. Gronk is there. Like all of them are there at your disposal, but then of course they charge you different credits. So I've been interested in just the image models and how they all function and operate initially. So that was like my initial thought on how to use it. And just to be transparent, like to me at least, the image models aren't as good as what's offered in ChatGPT. So I'll
Fair
show
enough.
you. I'll be transparent. Just show you like, actually no, it's not there. It's in the where is it? Oh, assets. They store everything assets. So you see like all the stuff I've been creating for layer 8,
Oh yeah.
and like
This where,
the images. What was that?
is this where you did that intro?
Yeah, yeah. So I did some video after, but like I initially started some images, and these early images are very basic. But like I was using the MCP, and I don't know if you remember, you could set up an MCP, model context protocol, and you can put it. So the MCP lives in the CLI, environment, so like your Claude code or your GitHub Copilot CLI, and then you could use that to interact with the image model, and then basically have it automated to tell the image model what to do and what to create. So that's what I did with this. Like these are all images, like a batch of images that I was like, hey, this is the type of image I want. Just like I let the GitHub Copilot CLI just have at it, connecting automatically to my account and just create some images. And then I looked at it, I was like, it's not really what I wanted. So then I was like, you know what? Let me just see how it does as far as the layer 8 imagery that I've been doing with ChatGPT. And like it came out, it just wasn't like the quality that I wanted. I don't know if it was the prompts, but I wasn't feeling it, bro.
I mean,
So
definitely not bad.
yeah, it's not bad, but I don't know.
Like you got some high standards, but
You know, man, I do. I mean, this was pretty cool, but it's
yeah,
still not like cool,
that one I
futuristic.
should say that one.
Yeah, but then here's the thing: like you can use different models. So I know everybody's been like, "Oh, Nana Banana." So I kind of just stuck with one model. So I didn't even mess with the other models. So that might have been my mistake to maybe explore a little bit more with the models. But what I did was I went back to my favorite GPT, and my GPT images are like they're fire. They're so
Ever since the
consistent.
update, man.
It's so consistent. Like GPT don't miss. What they say? The thing don't miss.
You know, ever since the update.
There we go. So I could fast scroll through this. Hopefully I'll get some imagery. Where is it at? Actually, you know what? Let me just break this thing out. There we go. Let's go with all imagery. So boom.
Mm-hmm.
There's your layer 8 imagery, right? All GPT. GPT sometimes like this is some cool stuff I did. I got this thing called Stream Deck. So I create some custom icons. I'll get into that in different episodes. So like here's like my son. We're working on this video game. So like he's got some storyboard stuff. It's pretty cool, man. Like, he's got a whole story that he's building out. We're gonna have to take some time and do an episode on that. But as you can see, like it's very consistent, and the quality. I just love the quality, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's detailed. It's like it's got a certain vibe to it. It's very vivid, and it's hard to replicate that. Like even you see like how it's like the room is dim, it's blurred, like the person's in focus. Like man, this stuff matters, you know.
Right. Yeah, like I was saying, you definitely got your theme dialed in.
Yep, for sure. That's the website. These are the graphs, even to like the infographics that I've created. They're all on theme. So I say all that to say that I've got this pretty cool process, and I wanted it to be the highlight of the night. So what I did was I went back to GPT, started talking to chat. Of course, I'm on 5.5, and this quick plug. When you go to 5.5 and you're on the paid account, I don't know how it is on a free account, but right here, you go to 5.5, but then you have your I forgot the word for it, but you're thinking like, man, I forgot the word. But basically, you can hit a model. You go to a different model, and then you could like, I think it's called the reasoning. The reasoning could be at medium, high, instant. And what this does is it really goes through a thought process. Or when I say it's the AI, it goes through a thought process of like, is this really what the user wants? Like, let me reflect and validate what I've just built, and then me go back to the original question, like, hey, is this really what the user wanted? And if the answer is no, it actually say no, like, nah, let me fix this. Let me go back. So it does take a little bit longer, but the result that you get is more crisp. For me, I'm just always on high because I got time to spend. I'm not super like I need this now. So I always go high.
You notice a big time difference?
Yeah, at times. So I think what happens is there's certain times like around evening time, like I would say 4 and 5 o'clock for some reason are times where it takes much longer. And
Mm,
probably because people are getting off work or something. I don't know.
yeah, it's
That's
like the
conspiracy theory.
old internet days back in the day. Slow down during peak.
Yeah, I feel like everybody's hitting it at a certain time and it does kind of bog down, slow down. But for the most part, I can go high. I don't mind it spending a couple seconds going over the thought process and just like, hey, boom. And the cool thing is like if you tap your notifications turned on, it'll notify you when it's done with something. You can
Oh,
run
that's cool.
multiple chats at the same time. All that, it's fun stuff. But anyways, so I always run mines at high. I said all that to say this. And then so I'm going back to chat. I'm like, hey, chat. Yeah, I'm trying to do this thing with Higgsfield, and I want to do like a video, like help me out with a prompt because I think ChatGPT is really good at providing clear prompts. So I asked her like, hey, help me out with a prompt, and if I could find it here, because this is like, I need to get more organized on with my chat instances. That's another sidebar I got to get into. But here we go. Boom. This is yeah. So this is about around this. This is around where I started. I was like, hey, oh, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. This is where it actually told me what to do. All right, here we go. Nope, that's not it. What back for? Okay, let's see. Gosh, there's so much going on. So, anyways, I can't find the exact prompt, but the idea is ChatGPT told me like the recommended way that Hickfield actually tells you, they're supposed to tell you somewhere in their documentation, that the best way to do a video clip is to take some still shots and piece them together with a prompt, and then you'll have like these clips. So like you see how it says
Mm,
like frame 1 to frame 2, that's like one
yeah.
image, 2 image, that's an animation. This next set is another animation. This one's another. So like literally you'll end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different video clips, right? So then I go back and I'm like, hey chat, I want you to help me out with the like explain this, like, yeah, you need 6 frames. I'm like, okay, chat, you're gonna give me the 6 frames. Like it's like give me a reference image of the person's face, which is me, and then give me a image of the environment. And I just took this imagery, right? Took that, kind of told it roughly what I wanted to do. I wanted to go from a corporate office to like a more, layer 8 lab. And the cool thing, we talked about this morning, bro. Like, hey, please create all 6 frames using these images as a reference. Like I told it, you better create 6 because some like ChatGPT is weird. Like if you let it decide, it might give you 2, and you'd be like, hey, I need more images, or it might give you 3. It just gives you like whatever it feels like, right? So I told it specifically 6 frames because I needed the 6. So this is how it starts with frame 1. Frame 2, he's on his laptop typing. Frame 3, he shuts the laptop for a day. And here's the kicker, bro. If you look at this right here, you see this? Frame 1, it's daytime. Check this out. The
Uh,
detail. That's what I'm talking about. Like
mm,
ChatGPT is so good at like just the details and the imagery if you get it right. So
wow.
of course the consistency's still there. And then boom, he transforms into the hoodie. Like this is so like this is what directors do in the movie studios. Like they have a storyboard.
Frame by
That's
frame,
how they
right?
do it in real life. Yeah, frame by frame. And then boom, he's in the lab. And then hey, it's layer 8 culture, right? So awesome. I have all that, and I'm like, hey, thanks, chat. I'm gonna use VO 3.1, and it gave me the guidance for each transition and all that. And then I'm like, hey, I need these prompts. so so then chat gives me the prompts, right? Awesome. It's awesome. But this is how we learn. So here's the thing. I was like, all right, chat GPT recommended VO 3.1 to use, right? But like the first 2 video clips came out pretty good, right? They were good. When I got to video clip 3, I started getting like this not suitable for work tag. Like it wouldn't generate the image. It was like, hey, we can't do this. I'm like, yo, this like, what are you talking about? It's a prompt. Like there's nothing crazy in there. And so I went back to chat and I'm like, chat, this is what it's saying. Not suitable for work. Chat's like, okay, let me do this. Maybe it's I think chat was thinking like, oh, maybe because you said it was a black person. Like it's like you're talking to somebody, right? So chat's like, maybe it's because you said it was a black person. Let me give you a slimmed down version of this. So then it gave me another version. I loaded it in and it just keeps rejecting it. And the cool thing about Higgsfield is that when it rejected, it didn't like take my credits away because every time you use a model, you get like these credits for a certain like time frame. If it's 4K, if it's 1080p, it costs different. So it would credit my stuff back. So I just kept kicking back. And I was like, you know what?
You gotta be careful of the credits and the tokens, huh?
I'm real careful about my tokens, bro. You know.
So saying, like between all the platforms and all the cooking you be doing, it's like,
yep.
I can see like somebody who don't pay attention to go add up.
Oh man, yeah. Don't just give you your credit card and just be like, hey, no limit. Like, nah, you gonna get a hefty bill.
Yeah, like
but yep. So then I was like, let me use this other model called Kling 3.0, I think it's called. And if I could just where is it? Oh,
I mean, you gotta play the video now because you don't got so much anticipation
I know,
of all
right?
the deals and this and that.
Exactly. So we go to generate. Here we go. So boom. So Kling 3.0 is what I use. And all you do is you load in the first frame, second frame. I paste this prompt in from ChatGPT. I could set the duration. So I could do like longer. I'm sure you can see how the credits, they run up based on time.
Yeah.
I could do 4K. That's going to cost more. But this is all like social media stuff. I mean, 1080p is perfectly fine. But like, I'll get into it later. But because I have another idea. So, like, literally generated it, and it does take a little bit longer. Of course, you're generating videos, but it's kind of like you could run 2 at a time, and then kind of set it and forget it, and come back later and check it out. So, like, here's a sneak peek of another video I made.
Just that turnaround.
I know, right? And here's like, so here, that was a 6-second one. Here's a 10-second one.
And this is just off of 2 clips?
Yeah, two pictures and a prompt. That's it. So like, just messing with these different ones, man. Like, here's a cool sliding one. So here's the kicker. So I was like, okay, well, how am I gonna clip all these together? And chat's like, hey, use CapCut.
I'm wondering, but I don't want to jump in.
Yep. Indeed. So I use CapCut. I have CapCut on my my desktop. Actually, I can't even share it right now. Hold on. And it's a pretty, like, you've used CapCut on a mobile phone before. It's super easy. Like, you take the video clips, you drag and drop. Actually, you know what? This is all about sharing. I got share. Let me stop and then I'll open up CapCut. This is so easy, man. Like, that's the thing. I want to show people like how easy, because that's the thing. Like, I can do. My dad always told me, you sure love to do things the hard way. When I was a kid, so I try not to share the hard way. I try to do it the hard way and then show people the easy way to do it, so you don't have to make my mistakes. That's my rationale for doing it the hard way. But let me share this real quick. My screen. I'm gonna share CapCut. Here we go. So this is CapCut. It's actually, yeah, it's free. Of course, like, you could pay for the pro version, but I don't even pay for that. Like, because they have a lot of free stuff that you can use, which is awesome. So you go
Yeah,
in
I
here.
never used a desktop version before.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the mobile. I've always used the mobile. This was actually my first time using the desktop version. I have had it before downloaded, but I never really used it. But it's super simple. You create a new project. You go to import here. You can import your content. So I have like these video clips here. Yeah, 2 video clips and an image. And this is actually the outro for the stream here. And literally all I did was drag it in. So boom, 1 clip. Actually, you know what? We got time today. We got time today. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this. As I want people to understand this is so easy. So clip 1, boom, drop it, right? Clip 2, boom, drop it. Clip 3 is just so what clip 3 is, the image is like, hey, I wanted the text to show up like here, right? So what I did was I took a screenshot, bless you. I took a screenshot of clip the last frame in the clip 2, threw it in ChatGPT and was like, hey, add this text, this typography for me. It did it. And then now I just dropped this image. And with the images, of course, if you know video editing, like you could stretch an image out as a still frame as long as you want, right? So you drop that in. Next up, your transitions. Click on transitions.
Okay, video
Now they,
editor.
I know, right? Bro, jack of all trades, man. Come on, you know me, Cam. So, so like, yes, they have the pro stuff where you have to pay for it, but there's also free stuff that looks pretty cool. So you can click on it. It'll show you like, hey, this is what it's gonna look like. If you want something simple, you go through, and then of course, like you can search for it. So you can be like, hey, I just want a quick fade. And of course, like ChatGPT is gonna help you with all this stuff. It's gonna tell you like what to use, right? So I take my fade, I drop it right here on the video, right in the middle between the 2 clips. That's gonna say whatever, it's okay. And then you can stretch out your fade to like 3 seconds, you know. Let's say that, boom, 2.3 seconds. And then I could come here. If I want to use the same fade, I can. Flash fade, doesn't matter.
So I see. So
The
you
same
went
thing here.
from prompt images to 3 individual video clips to 1 continuous video in CapCut.
Yes. Yep.
Layers.
So now,
Definition of layers.
I know, right? Layers, man. That's the method. So now play this. Look how seamless that is, bro. I mean, it ain't.
Are you playing something right now? Like I don't see. I only see the 3 individual clips. I don't know what screen you're sharing now.
That's crazy. Thanks for letting me know. Because I've been like show you all this stuff. Hold on. Let me fix this here. No. I know what I did. Oh, you know what? It created a new window. That's what it was. Boom. Man, all right, here we go, Cam. I've been talking this whole time. So what I did was I literally just dragged down. Let me make sure it's on stage. Perfect.
Ah, there you go.
There we go. So back to media. So when you get in the CapCut, you open a new project. You see the media that you dropped in. So like the clip 1, clip 2, your image, and all I did was just take these and drag these down into here. I'm gonna replace this clip. I'm just gonna show you because I think this part is so valuable. I want to make sure people see how easy this is. Clip 1, clip 2, your image, right? And then you just click on transitions up here. I already got the fade. So boom, I drop it right in the middle. I got another fade. I drop that in the middle. Of course, I could change my duration of the fade,
Right.
but we're gonna keep it so simple, bro. So boom, I literally just did that in seconds. I play it. You got your preview up here. Nice, cool transitions.
Oh,
Very
wow.
smooth.
So it knew to end that one clip where you're going to start.
Yeah, because I just butted it up. Oh yeah, when they made the video clip. That's why it's so important to do the frame by frame. So clip 1 starts with 1 image, 2 image, right? Clip 2 starts with image number 2. So the same image from the previous
Got it.
frame.
1, 2, then 2,
And
3.
then you get like a seamless thing. Yep, exactly.
Oh, that's good.
And then the cool thing about CapCut as well, you could add audio. So like they have all these cool like pro audios that you could put in, but let's say you want like a drone effect, I don't know, drone cinematic. That's music. Hold on, sound effects. I want a drone. I'm like, why is it giving me music tracks? Drone. Boom. So I could, and this is all free stuff. So this is like a dramatic drone effect. I could drop in my sound layer here. I can mess with the fade, like the ins and outs, like a transition. It gives it a smooth, like, increases the volume, like fades in. I could do it up here as well. I can fade out, fade in, both sides. I can move this around. I can have multiple layers of sound. So like, let's say I want multiple sounds. They'll have like birds chirping in the background, like keyboards clicking, like all this stuff is like available to you where you can just search it and bring it in. And that was really it, man. I didn't even like mess with doing anything else. It's really just the transitions, the sounds. As far as the text for the for this stuff, I was like, yo, chat, take care of that. Just throw it in. And it looks so clean, you know? So actually really like, this is my first time using that transition.
Definitely
It's super
smooth.
Look at that. Boom. Like, man, come on. Like,
light.
we don't like people, we don't need to use this trash. We don't get it out the box. Take your time, do a little, set that context, and look at that. You got premium quality stuff. So here's the kicker, Cam. Because that's just like social media. Okay, it's cool. Higgsfield, they have an explore button. And this blew my mind. I want to see your take on this. But if you go, actually, hold on. Let me share my screen again. Because I don't like sharing my entire window. So I'm sharing like window by window. So it's
I
a
know
little
you
annoying.
probably got some kind of top flight security stuff on there.
You already know how I get down, bro. so boom, we're back on Higgsfield. Let me share it, bring back on the stage. Here we go. All right, so Higgsfield, if you go up to this explore button, and Higgsfield, I'm gonna need a promo for this one because I'm putting people on. So I'm actually
Have
I do
you
need to
dealt
have
with any hyper realistic video?
That's what I'm about to talk about, bro. So if you go to their explore page, they have like demos of like what people are building, and look at this stuff, man. Insane. I saw this one, I was like, oh, this is crazy. Look at this. Look at that, dude. It's still going. Like this is a pretty long clip. You know what I'm saying? Boom, you want it in this format? We could do that. It's the same clip, bro. Different angle. Isn't that crazy?
Angle. Wow.
Bro, you want this format?
And that's what somebody made, or they're giving you this as an
Yes.
option to use?
This is what someone made.
And that's just all off a prompt.
Yep. I look at this like it's crazy. Like the imagery. Actually, they do. So they do have GPT in here. That's the thing, bro. You pay I pay $20 a month for GPT. I'm not gonna pay extra for GPT. I'm ignorant like that. But maybe I do need to pay and to see like the quality of GPT in here, like GPT image 2 versus ChatGPT image. That's something I do need to play around
Definitely
with.
has a different aesthetic.
This is what blew my mind, Cam. This what got me. And let me know what you think about this.
What platform is this?
So Higgsfield
Yeah, I know
AI.
Higgsfield, but is this like a different model, like within Higgsfield?
No, Higgsfield's the platform, and then you have access to all the different models within Higgsfield.
That's what I'm saying. So the model that has all this UGC content, what is it called?
They're all different models. So these are all video models.
Yo, chat.
But
Hold on.
it'll tell
What
you
is this?
right here.
Chat. Is this
Hold
real?
on.
This thing makes any video
So
you
this
want
model's
with
called
AI,
Marketing
bro.
Studio.
Yo, link in bio. Go try it right now. Yo, chat. Hold on. What is this? Chat. Is this?
And then they had like this blew my mind. I was like, dude, this ASMR stuff, literally off of a prompt.
Man, if you had a product and you just uploaded a picture of that product and it did all that.
And you don't even gotta like.
Oh, so is that the prompt on the right?
Yeah, they give you the prompt. They're like, "Yo, you want to make this? Recreate it."
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's
like,
build something, bro.
He's like,
I want to let's build. Let's take this thing, spin around the block.
Yeah, but you can go in here. But they don't tax you 50, but let's do it. Why not?
Let me know if I gotta up my retainer. I don't know if that thing is exhausted or yet. I don't want to overstep. You know what I'm saying? Like you let me know,
bro. So you could tag product
I'm
here.
like, we're getting into those metal buildings, so I want to see like how hyper realistic can you do like barnuminiums and
Ooh, of course you can.
Yeah, like let's do an ad for. So we can attract contractors who build barnuminiums.
I don't know. We don't got a lot of time. I want to play it on live, but it's something I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it back to the lab, Cam, and I'm gonna come back with some fire. But
it's crazy.
It is crazy, man. And then even here's another idea, bro. Like, let's say you don't want to do unboxing, right? Let's say you're like somebody that's super creative. You like to make stories, you like to write books, and you want to like have your own TV show. Like, bro, you could literally have a whole AI series TV show. You have the clips, 2 minutes, 1 minute and a half at a time, and it becomes like a whole AI series. You know what I mean?
Man, I bet them faceless YouTube channels, I bet they're doing that.
Sure, tons of channels are doing stuff, man. But yeah, that blew my mind from the marketing aspect. And then, yeah, just the quality is just insane. They actually have I did see they have a movie on here. It's in the explore section.
They got video games.
They have, it's
Higgsfield games.
Great play games. Powered by Claude Fable. All right, that's how we're gonna end this, man. So Claude Fable is insane. So I wasn't expecting this to come out, not this soon, but Claude has had this model that they've kept under wraps called Mythos. Let me go back and do my share thing because I keep forgetting. Hold on. Add this back here. Boom. And add the stage. All right, here we go. So Claude has this thing called Mythos, and it's a model that's supposed to be super advanced. They had it under wraps, and it was so advanced, so powerful that they were like, we can't release this to the public. Like, this is gonna be horrible for hackers, for people with ill intent. So they've kept it private within Anthropic. 2 days ago, they dropped Fable, and they say that Fable is the Mythos class. That means it's advanced to the point where they're willing to say, "Hey, this is Mythos grade AI model that we're willing to release out to the public." Right?
Yeah, I heard that, man. I seen some stuff online.
Man,
What's the
the
other
first
term they're
thing
using? They're like, yeah, this is I forget the word. Not
they're
agentic.
saying AJI.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. When you say AJI, that's like the next level, like more self-learning, self-contained type of AI. Um, I've already seen some. Oh, here's some benchmarks. If you want to geek out, you can look at the numbers. What's this? Is what we've used for the past. And it's so crazy how like just 2 weeks ago we were talking about 4.8 Opus when we did the live stream, right? Like Opus was
Mhm.
just released when Opus 4.8, I should say, was just released when we did the live stream. And you talk about agentic coding. What are these numbers? Let's read. Reading is fundamental. Um, is it saying compares the capabilities of Mentos to others leading models? Why is it has a percentage? I'm not understanding the chart. Um, I'm not too sure what the percentage means. It's a little. Maybe I'm saying. I don't know. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and maybe 69% accuracy, or I don't know. But I'm just gonna say from a culture standpoint that 80 is a better number than 69. But it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't tell me much. That's interesting. You know what? This is what we do. We don't understand things.
Throw that thing in chat.
Chat. Exactly. Throw that thing in chat. So I'm gonna take a screenshot of this real quick. That's another thing I love to do is the snipping tool. Let me.
Just throw it in chat and be like, what does this mean? Break this down in layman's terms. I'm gonna have to go help Bake by Pay. I got another business I gotta go
Nice.
contribute to. She's in there. Tomorrow's her big sale day, so I'm gonna have to break
Oh
off
man.
a little bit to go
Okay,
help
I'm
out.
gonna have to text you. I'm gonna have to text you my order. I want some. I've been talking about it for the past week. I do want some fresh sourdough bread.
Hmm.
I need that order.
She's about to roll out a jalapeno cheddar.
Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Put that on some salmon,
Hmm.
some capers. I get down.
You know I had to go
All
get
right.
that omelet today.
So you did. You got it.
Oh
Nice.
yeah.
All right. Hold on. I'm reading. Let's see. The strongest model. Okay. What does the percentages mean? What does the percentages mean? That's all I want to know, chat. Scoring on different AI benchmark tests. Out of 100 tests, 100 test tasks, the percentage is the amount of tasks that it was able to complete correctly. Okay, that makes sense now. It would be cool if they said like out of 100, right? Anyway, so out of 100 tests, Opus actually hit 60, only hit 69, which is surprising because that's like, that's not like awesome, right? It's like a 31% of your stuff is errors, which is, I wouldn't say that's awesome, but Opus is pretty awesome. But for agentic coding, 80%, you know? So here's where we talk about frontier code. These are like really hard tests. When it comes to that frontier code, these are like agents that are running autonomously 24/7. Like this is not like one prompt. This is like these agents are continually doing work. So that's a pretty interesting number. What's another interesting number? These are close enough. I would say these are close enough. Biology, 80%. Um, so, here's whoa. You see, look at that.
What's
So remember,
that?
remember what I talked about, like them being afraid to release some of this stuff because of hackers.
Mhm.
Look at that, cybersecurity. This Fable 5, 78% of the time it was able to crack this stuff.
Wow.
That's big compared to 40%.
Right.
What's this? Oh, that's the Mythos preview. So it even got better. This is preview Mythos. This is Fable. This is not even the real Mythos, people. This is like the watered down Mythos. Want to see what Palantir's got, and then health. But yeah, I think that's the biggest jump out of all of them. That's definitely the biggest jump, and then the next big jump is the agentic coding. Very interesting. But yeah, it's there.
It's just everything's improving so fast.
Insane. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And the Claude subscription that I paid for, it did give me access to Fable 5. But man, honestly, I was telling someone the other day, like, Claude is it's too bougie for me, man. Claude is like the Harvard, Oxford. I feel like I'm walking through like the Ivy League school. I like to get out of the mud, man. I like chat. Chats for the people. I feel like when I'm talking to chat, like chat just breaks it down for me. Like, okay, I don't need to. You don't need a research paper down. But all you need is just give me the meat.
That's funny. We were building a like we finally got the ads manager interface with Claude, and we are building like I think we're calling it campaign hawk. You know what I'm saying? So it could watch all our campaigns. If it drops below a certain stat, like a certain cost per lead or whatever, we get notified. We can filter, run reports and all that. So we're doing all this in Claude and Claude Code, obviously. And CJ's like, man, like basically I ain't never going back to chat. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
I'm good, babe. Thank you. I ate all those cherries and grapes. I've been there in a little bit. So that's funny you say that. Cause now I don't know, man. We started working with Claude and we like, man, I kind of like this. So I stay in Claude chat. I like Claude chat,
Actually, to be honest, I think I'm not even using it properly. I've been in Claude Code this whole time. It's Claude.ai. It's Claude Chat, right?
Yeah. So there's chat, co-work, and code.
Yeah.
Just use the desktop version.
I mean, I'm in there. I'm doing stuff in it. I go back and forth because it's the whole Fable thing. Still not sold yet. I'm still like my go-to is still chat. And then I do need to sort out. The same way we clean up our, the office and stuff. I do need to clean up my ChatGPT. They do have project folders that I've been using on certain things to keep it boxed in. That does actually help. So. It's been good, man. It's been good.
Oh, my bad. No, I'm saying I think the next thing is like really getting into like skills, learning skills, and then building like actual agents who are going to just get the whipping. You know what I'm saying? Like you can set them up in a computer and they're just moving. So there's so many like little productivity, like utility type automations you can do, like morning roundup, check your emails, check all the correspondence, who do you got to respond to, who you got to like, just all that, just like start getting all the, whatever your everyday workflow is. And that's the mindset, right? You got no longer look at it as like just people. It's what are the tasks within each position in your organization, and how can you just streamline that workflow by leveraging AI? And yeah, it's gonna change the game, man.
It will, man. Definitely, we'll get into all that, man. But
Yeah, that's
tonight.
a session in itself, you know.
Yeah, man. Tech Thursday. So thanks for
So
joining in, Cam. I know we're gonna figure out this whole video thing, but it was great to have you, bro. Have that perspective, have that knowledge, have that brief reflection on the 24-hour stream. Just to have to be able to share a lot of this knowledge with you, man. So much going on. So see you next time, bro.
all right, man. Appreciate
Wrap
it. God
it out.
bless.
Close it out. God bless.
All right. Later.
All right.